But maybe this person hasn't expressed this in a while, or they haven't have the opportunity to, or maybe they perceive themselves to be unable to kind of get into this energy right now. I feel like I cut the deck in half, and we have Leo, I will. I feel like you're very much fixed in their heart space, and it feels like I'm seeing someone embracing. So this person may be wanting to hold you. If they have held you in the past, they might be kind of longing for that energy again. It feels like there is a desire to be closer to you. That's the strongest thing I feel. There's a lot of longing, a lot of like this energy of almost wanting to protect you. I feel like this person might be someone who's never done working on themselves, and this is a good energy to be in because um, we never stop growing and expanding, healing and learning. But at the same time, it feels like this person, even when they're kind of in a stable space, it's not enough for them. It's like, it's almost like being a self help junkie. Like, it might be that they fail to recognize the progress they've made at times, or there may be energies of insecurity, or still kind of feeling like they're at the start of their journey, even though they've been well into it, even though they have been working on themselves, even though I feel like this person is working on kind of establishing themselves, not necessarily settling down, but more so adding to their skill set, growing and evolving as a person. I feel like they have manifested a lot of abundance for themselves as well, or they are going to, or they're doing this right now, because I do feel that I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye. So it does feel like if this person has been in a low place, or you know them to have been kind of struggling, I see them kind of moving out of that energy. It feels like they might be a little bit too hard on their own self at times. Or maybe they always just want to aim for more, or to do better, or to be better. They may have very high expectations from their own self. They may also have high expectations from the people around them. This person feels insanely connected to you. You may have a very spiritual connection with them. I do feel that this person feels very drawn to you, very connected to you, very comfortable in your energy. This person may feel like you've taught them a lot and that you've helped them a lot on this journey, whether you recognize this or not. We also have the success card, and we have balance right behind it. And we have creativity. And we have love. I'm going to stop, I promise. But I do feel that their experience with you has been very positive in their eyes. Even if there has been pain, it feels like it led to growth, at least in their perspective. And I feel like there's a lot of appreciation in that sense as well. I cut the deck and we have happiness. So it feels like this person, if there was a decision to walk away here, or to like put an end to the connection, or to pause it, I feel like this person feels that it was for the best, as difficult as it may have been, as emotionally painful as it may have been. It almost feels like they see purpose in this. But it also feels like maybe they don't know when to stop. Um, Not even stop, but like when to pause, maybe at times when it comes to their own growth. This person definitely sees the potential the two of you have. There is a lot of compatibility here as well, and I feel like they see that for sure, but there is a guarded energy to them when it comes to their heart space. For most of you, I don't feel that this is because they're not open to you, but it feels like they may be in a place where they're not looking for love, or They may feel that they don't have a lot of space to actively give and receive love right now. The fact that we have the Page and King of Cups, but they're both in reverse, to me doesn't indicate a lack of emotion, but a lack of ability to dive in too deep right now to express that. So this may be an issue with timing. It may just not be the right time on their journey, on your journey. With the Two of Cups, the energies could be very mirrored, very connected. One thing I'm getting is, again, this connection has been insanely healing for this person. Even the aftermath of it, I feel, may have been very healing. Even like if you weren't talking actively, I feel like this person was still healing because of things you've shown them, or things like they found out about their own patterns in your connection. This person has a desire to communicate with you openly and to kind of set things right, to set things straight. If you have doubts about like things this person has said to you, if you have doubts about believing them, I feel like they meant the things they said. In terms of like, if they told you they had feelings for you, then I feel like they were being honest. Because it feels like maybe both of you may have had insecurities coming into this connection because of past connections, but it also feels like maybe this person showed what a real kind of mutual healthy connection is like. I'm not getting a toxic or negative energy in that sense. Libra and Cancer energies could be significant, as well as Sagittarius, but they don't have to be. I feel that they're definitely in some kind of healing cycle, but with Temperance and Justice coming through, both of these cards for me can talk about harmony and balance, and it feels like maybe neither of you is exactly in balance right now. For some of you, this person may have chosen between another relationship and yours. They may have had to choose. And by another relationship, I don't necessarily mean a third party in the sense of a romantic connection. It could have also been their relationship with their own self, or their responsibility to their family, their career, whatever it may be. Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please, first? If you want to clarify the Chariot and the Four of Wands, there's definitely a very comfortable energy. This person may see you as their home in some way. We have the Devil. This person may have a fear of being tied down to their comfort zone, to where they perceive to be their home. Maybe you're from the same town that they're from, or maybe you live in their home city, or maybe this person wants to travel, but you have other plans. It feels like maybe there may have been a fear of getting too attached or being tied down or not being able to leave their comfort zone. And because your energy seems to be so closely tied with an energy of home, this person, for some of you, may have been triggered to kind of run almost. Even though they do have these deep feelings for you, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse coming through as well. For most of you, I feel like if this person did date around, it feels like no one matched their energy. No one kind of got them the way you do. It feels like it's almost an energy of this person kept running from what they perceived to be their comfort zone, but then they kept looking for it wherever they may have like gone to as well. This doesn't have to be a physical distance or that they moved physically, but it feels like they still looked for familiarity in other people, in other situations as well. I just saw strength in reverse. So Leo energy is coming through once again. We also have Capricorn with the devil. But with the strength in reverse energy coming through, I feel like this person hasn't really opened up their heart to anyone else since they opened up their heart to you. Is there anything else? We have the Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting so much tarot today. So let's get some more. We have the Page of Wands. This is an energy of like they went seeking something. Maybe success in their career, or they thought they wanted something else. But it feels like they couldn't find what they were looking for. They couldn't find that kind of deep, energetic, inspirational connection. And they might be feeling a bit confused right now as to what to do or what is best for them at this point, because it feels like this might be someone who usually knows what's best for them. But it almost feels like there's an energy of disappointment as well. All right, let's get some channeled messages. I am not ready for this. Oh, I dropped 2 cards. We have I will come back and you are so important to me. For those of you that may have been wondering why I don't take all the cards that kind of like fall, I just take the ones I feel drawn to, or if they flip, or it just needs to do a thing for me. But yes, we have I am so attracted to you. I don't feel worthy. I'm not good enough. And please try to understand my perspective. I'm hearing it's not you, it's me. And it feels like they mean it. It doesn't feel like it's like an excuse. But of course, you're the best judge of that. We have, I feel very connected to you. I daydream about you. You don't listen to me. I don't feel heard. I was just going to say, it feels like something in this connection may have changed energetically. We have I really like you coming through as well. And bottom like energy is I am focused on my happiness. I'm also going to get some messages from Methafad. Nothing else. All right, quite a bit. I want to do the right thing. You're the first and last thought I have every day. You hurt me too much. I don't think I feel like for most of you, you didn't hurt them, like, at least definitely not intentionally. It feels like they were hurt by the situation. If you had to separate from them or there were too many obstacles, we have, I'm so confused. Yeah, I was feeling this. Let me live my life. I feel like this person may have a desire to embody a more independent energy, but it feels like their energy kind of keeps circling back to you, or they keep thinking about you, um, or looking for you wherever they go. We have, I don't know how to fix everything. That was the biggest mistake I ever made. There may be disappointment. Again, we have, I never stopped loving you. I don't think this refers to your connection, by the way, just as a side note. Um, I think it's what I'm getting is, of course, take it however it resonates, but one thing that's like coming to me is if this person got really close to you really quickly, because I do feel that there may have been an instant connection here for most of you, or just a very intense connection. It feels like they may have played it off as like something they would kind of be able to get over or move on from, because it feels like they were able to do this in the past. Like, I feel like because they may have a fear of becoming too attached to another person or a place, or just a comfort zone. I feel like they may have never really allowed people to connect with them on the level that they did with you. And it feels like maybe at the beginning they thought it would just be like the others, even though they kind of knew it wouldn't be, where they were able to like let go and move on or just focus on themselves, maybe just ruminate about the connection for a bit, but then move past it. It feels like they weren't able to do that here. It's a confusing energy. I do feel they're confused about their own self-image a little bit as well. We also have, I have trust issues. Yeah, because I do feel that this kind of fear of, for some of you, this fear of becoming too attached to someone might also be because they are afraid of getting hurt. And also, they may have trouble trusting a situation, that a situation will work out. But yes, let's get you some Moonology cards, and then we'll also get some advice. One thing that is coming through very strongly is this person is very happy that this connection happened. No matter the outcome, it feels like they're not necessarily very happy about how things may have ended or stopped or interrupted in some way. But at the same time, I feel like there's still happiness about what happened between the two of you. We have emotions are running high. This for me confirms that this person definitely does have very deep feelings for you. I think they still feel very connected to you, no matter what your situation is. We have expect powerful change. I do feel things are shifting in this connection, or something is changing. It may be confusing. It may have brought you in a place of limbo or confusion for some of you, but I do feel that we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. I do feel for some of you, something might be manifesting in this connection. And then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, like some kind of shift, some kind of meeting. If you are at a distance, um, is what I'm getting for some of you. And bottom deck energy is show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. I feel like the two of you have been really working on your own selves, finding who you are or creating yourself. And I feel like it's really been paying off. Now we're going to use these cards that are impossible to shuffle. Oh, wow. Do not discount your imagination, for it has great power. Amazing things will unfold for you if you pay attention to your imagination. Respect and honor it, for just below the surface... What? Just below the surface of this seemingly real world, there exists a dreamlike world full of imagination. I don't know what my brain did there for a second. What you imagine is not fiction. Very often it can be the beginning of a new wonderful new creation. We have, through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. All right. And if you want to see the art, I'll just put these like this. You are an ocean of light unfolding through the infinite space of life. Through the space between each thought, you can see your true immortal nature. The oneness of spirit that dreamt itself into the many is a part of you. Like a whirlwind from heaven, it appears and reappears in its endless forms. Is there anything else that one? Okay, that's quite a lot though. Let's just take the top one. You're focusing purely on the negative, but there's also a positive side you are not seeing. Your mental attitude and thoughts can make things seem good or bad, beautiful or ugly. All is a matter of perception. What you think you shall become. Be positive, for behind the perceived darkness there is much love, light, and good fortune. All right. That is all we're going to take. And this is all I have for you, my beautiful pile ones. Let me know if this resonated. If it did not, there could be a message for you in another reading or in another pile. So if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Take care, and bye. Hello, my beautiful pile twos, and welcome. We're starting with oracle cards, so let's get into it. We have void, of course, moon missing. We have sun spirit. Leo energy could be significant, but it doesn't have to be. I also just saw the other Leo card, I think. Yeah, there it is. there anything else was to confirm? All right, we have Libra, I balance. The first thing I'm getting is this person may have tried to detach from their heart space around this connection. It feels like most of their energy right now is mainly pouring into their own self or into distractions or kind of coping mechanisms almost. I feel like this person's own self is very important to them, and I feel like for some of you, this might kind of manifest in a selfish way. Um, because it feels like they may not. Well, the one thing I'm getting is that they may not have a healthy and honest relationship with their own self. And I feel like this might manifest into their connection with other people, into their connections with other people as well. It feels like there might be mismatch between their inner world and what they portray to others or how they want others to perceive them. They might be in a position where people look up to them, or they may perceive themselves to be someone that people look up to, someone that it just feels like their image is very important to them, like how they're perceived by others, especially in relationships. So I do feel that maybe this person may have had some manipulative tendencies for some of you, or the dynamic may have been a little bit off. It feels like this person's energy, also while in a relationship or while in a connection, while building a connection, it feels like it may have been mainly focused on their own self rather than an equal energy of give and take. And the reason this is coming through for me is we have this Libra card, which is the Justice card in the tarot. And for me, Justice talks about balance. But it feels like with all of this kind of self energy that I feel, it just feels like maybe for this person it went beyond being their own priority, but it kind of feels like they may have just given a lot to their own self, and you could have given a lot to them, but it feels like maybe you weren't receiving as much as you were giving, and maybe this person wasn't as willing to give as they were to take. Pouring energy into yourself is a very healthy and necessary thing, but when it kind of gets to a point where it might not be good for your own well-being, as well as the nature of your connections, then I would consider that to be self-centered in a negative way. But just as a side note, making yourself the center of your attention is an empowering thing, and you are the love of your own life, which is something that took me a long time to figure out, but I do stand by it. But the reason I kind of wanted to get into that as well is sometimes like being focused on your own self is seen as a negative thing, but I don't think that's true. You don't always have to be giving to other people. You don't always have to give, especially when you don't have much to give. It's the same as pouring into your own cup before pouring into anyone else's, when that kind of metaphor we use for self-love. And I wanted to point that out because I feel like maybe in this connection, you felt like you just had to give to them so that they would stay or they would reciprocate. I do feel that maybe you had a tendency to see the best in people, and this person had a tendency to kind of just use that to their advantage almost. Um, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. I do feel like there may have been a lot of pain, a lot of difficulties in this connection, but it feels like you broke free from this. I feel like you are focusing on your own self as well. I feel like you are kind of acting in a self-centered way, so to say, but I feel like you're doing so in a healthy way. That's why I kind of wanted to point out, I don't know, that's why I kind of wanted to give a little TED talk on this. But let's clarify with some more oracle cards to say what comes through. Oh, are these upside down? Oh no. Okay, it'll be fine. They have frustration. I do feel this person might currently be repressing how they feel about the situation, how they feel about you, and how they feel about your connection. We have sadness. If there was an ending, I do feel that there is sadness and grief around that. We have passion and it's reversed because I kind of messed up while shuffling these at one point and shuffled half of them in reverse. But I also feel like there is a reason passion here is reversed. It almost feels like this person doesn't have like inspiration and motivation because it feels like it almost feels like maybe you were pouring a lot of energy into them, a lot of encouragement, because I do feel that on some level, you made this person feel empowered. I feel like your opinion matters to them a lot, even though I feel like they may not have acted in that way, or they may have acted like they're sure of themselves, they don't need any reassurance or any encouragement. I feel like that's not true if that's how they portrayed themselves. I do feel that there may have been a strong attachment to you, but I feel like they may not have wanted to admit that or accept that very easily. And with passion in reverse, it almost feels like the energy flow into their heart space has kind of stopped or paused in some way, or there are disruptions to it in some way. Because I feel like it's almost like this person, like what when they pour energy into their own self, it doesn't feel like they're doing it for a sense of self-love or self-respect or to build a relationship with their own self. It's almost like they're letting they're telling themselves a story of their own self that may not be entirely accurate. So I do feel that this person's dynamic with their own self may not have been very healthy, may have been kind of distorted as well. And this energy might be manifesting in other connections they build with other people as well. We have consciousness coming out as well. So I do feel that you may have confronted this person, or just through your actions or the way you interacted with them, possibly after, if there was a conflict, possibly after that, um, I feel like you brought some mistakes or past behaviors to this person's attention, to their consciousness, that they realize that they might have to stop doing or get rid of. I do feel that this person is kind of waking up to the truth of their situation, but at the same time, I feel like their ego is really fighting back because I feel like they are wanting to guard themselves so fiercely. So I'm just going to clear these very quickly so that we can get some tarot to clarify. So does this person currently feel about my beautiful Pine of Twos quiz? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing a starfish in my mind's eye, like stuck to an aquarium. This is such a strange image for me to be getting right now, but it makes me feel like this person is on the outside of your energy, of that kind of depth, of that emotional depth, of that nurturing energy. And I feel like you are in an energy of exploring your own self, discovering more about yourself, and healing. And it feels like this person might be aware of it in some way, but it feels like they can't really do anything about it. It feels like they're stuck in terms of like doing something in this connection, or they might feel stuck on the outside. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, I do feel this person may not be entirely happy in whatever situation they're in right now. But I feel like they're not happy with their own self. It feels like it doesn't come from their external circumstances, which they might actually connect this energy to, but I feel like then they'd be attributing it to maybe the wrong thing because it feels like internal being unfulfilled internally. We had the Hanged Man in reverse. I don't remember if I said that, but Pisces energy could be significant. How does this person feel? We have the King of Wands. I'm really drawn to this imagery. So the light here, this kind of spotlight that is coming to the heart space, this kind of not being fulfilled emotionally. It feels like this is, again, something that originates from within, but it feels like their eyes are just looking on the outside. It's like they're looking for external factors. They might be blaming like the connection for them being unhappy, or they may have in the past, or they may if they've moved on to something else or another situation or whatever their surroundings are right now, it feels like they might just be attributing their inner sadness or this feeling of being incomplete or lost. It feels like they don't want to take the blame for it, but I feel like that is a realization that they are coming to, or that they will come to. We have the Six of Cups and we have the Four of Swords in reverse. They do miss you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel they definitely feel left out and kind of alone, but they may portray themselves as being independent, being happy in their own energy. Can we clarify the Six of Cups? We have the Chariot in reverse. They know they can't go back to the past to change whatever conflict may have happened between the two of you. I do feel that for most of you, there may have been a build-up to the conflict rather than like one big thing causing everything to fall apart. It may have been the last straw, more than anything. We also have the Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like a lot of things this person hasn't healed are coming up because of whatever may have happened here between the two of you. I feel like a lot of past emotions, past wounds, they were just covering up and pushing down and repressing. I feel like they're all manifesting right now with the Ace of Pentacles as well as an opportunity for them to heal and ground themselves. But what they do with that energy will be different for every situation. This does feel like a little bit of a mix in energies as well. I don't know why I'm shuffling this. I actually wanted to get channeled messages now. So let's do that. Okay. We have, I can't do this anymore. I feel stuck. I feel your absence. I don't want to repeat the past. I have feelings for you that I can't explain. This connection is not just in your head. I don't know how to express myself. Please try to understand my perspective. Healing. I need healing was what I heard in my mind. It's almost like this person, for some of you, might be asking you to heal them. or they may have a desire for you to kind of take on the work for them for some of you. I am getting a very Queen of Cups energy from you for most of you. Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands, a combination of the two. And bottom deck energy is you need to focus on yourself. This almost feels like a response from you to what I was um, saying for some of you. Like your reply to this person asking you to kind of give to them again. For some of you, I feel like this person is just straight up running. For others of you, they might be in a more needy energy. But of course, you're the best judge on what messages fit your situation, what resonates, what doesn't. So look at this, all of them. All right. We have, I'm a better person because of you. You are my home. I'm waiting for the right moment. Nobody can make me feel the way you do. I am insecure. I never stopped loving you. This also came up for pile 1. This one also did, I think. We have, you don't know what you do to me. And I keep an eye on your social media. So let's get you some Moonology cards, and then we'll get advice as well. But if there has been like a disconnect or a falling out of some sort, I feel like this person has also pulled their focus away from this connection and possibly away from their feelings around this connection as well, so that they can focus on what is in their present, what's in their day-to-day, what's in their more kind of practical world, but not just that. Because I do feel that this person is focused on, or at least tried to focus on, their healing as well. And like processing past events. I cut the deck, and literally the first card they came out was growth. I feel like this person has been making progress for most of you. Solid progress too. This feels like the energy of someone who is learning to move slowly and steadily and gradually, but surely. So I feel like whatever progress they've made is permanent progress. It's not half-assed. It's not makeshift progress. It's real. Oh yeah, there we go. We have the growth card again. This person definitely looks up to you or sees you as a source of inspiration or motivation. For some of you, this person may have had an experience where they ended up experiencing an ego death of some sort. Or at least it feels like maybe they got a glimpse of an ego death. Because it feels like maybe they felt a bit defeated in the past by their wounds. I saw the disruption card while I was shuffling. Sometimes I just shuffle while I'm talking, not for the purpose of getting cards, but just for, I don't know, when I do it. So if you see me shuffling and like pull no cards or just continue shuffling for no reason. It just helps me focus, I guess, as a side note. But whew, this is some like strong, intense energy. I feel like for some of you, this person may have been at a point where they were giving up or losing hope, or they were feeling really low. And it feels like something disrupted this energy. It feels like there may have been some kind of intervention. For some of you, this might be you. For others of you, this might be other external factors, or this person may have had a very eye-opening experience. Can we clarify the South Node card, please? Thank you. We have frustration. Because it feels like for the longest time, maybe this person felt very defeated in some way in one aspect of their life, or more than one aspect of their life, but it feels like there is so much growth happening here it feels like their perspective of everything is changing through this transformative process. And I feel like this connection has had a huge part in that as well. We have flow. It feels like after this long period of frustration, more intense period of frustration, there is this feeling of things flowing easily to this person and through this person. It feels like they are processing their emotions rather than just thinking about them. I feel like they might be closed off to external influences right now on their energy. Not to say like they are not open to connecting with other people, but it feels like they're taking more control of their own situation. They're taking more responsibility over their own situation. Or they're coming to the realization that this is what they need to do. Depends on your specific connection and where you're at with it. But I do feel that this person is taking cautious, careful steps. To this kind of, it's almost like a new chapter is opening up for them after a period of stagnation and kind of embodying this energy of pain or disappointment or grief. I'm proud of them. I mean, this is good energy. But yes, I'm just gonna clarify the tarot now, and we'll see what else wants to come through. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. There's definitely an energy of healing from loss, grief, sadness, and moving into an energy of acceptance. If this connection has been like lost or disconnected, or there is a separation, we have the Two of Cups in reverse, so there might be a separation for most of you. I feel like, okay, let me get some more cards first, and then I'll say what I think. We have the Seven of Wands, what? The Four of Wands. Don't know where seven came from. We have Eight of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person is healing their perspective on past traumas or past pain. It feels like with the Two of Cups energy here, it feels like this energy isn't in their present right now. And I don't mean this in a negative way at all. It feels like this person is taking their healing really seriously. And they're kind of moving into a perspective where they realize that they can't really heal this connection without healing themselves first. And that's not to say, of course, that they need to be like perfect or anything. And I think they're coming to realize that as well. So I feel like the wounds they're healing are like earlier than the connection itself. These feel like deeply, just really deep wounds that they may have forgotten about or pushed down, or that they may have been ignoring. But I feel like there is a lot coming to the surface. I feel like they are actually exploring their inner world now and trying to get a better understanding of why they have some of the perceptions that they do about their own self, why they have some beliefs that may also be self-limiting in nature. Can we clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse? I feel like this person, they're trying to move their energy into their present. In the sense that they're tying up loose ends from their past, connections to their past, and I feel like they're also trying to not focus on future expectations or what might be, what could be, what should be. It feels like they're trying to stay in the present, so they might have gotten into meditation or any practice that helps them feel grounded. We have the Four of Swords, which is for me a card about resting and regenerating and recharging and meditation, as well as illumination and getting new perspectives, getting a new understanding on situations. We have the King of Cups in reverse, which does tell me that while there is a deep sense of caring here, a very, very deep connection. With the Four of Wands, it's like they are drawn to you, like there is no denying that at all. But I feel like in terms of expressing how they feel or being open to currently giving and receiving love, I feel like they may not be there yet. So this person, I do see them moving. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like they're in this transformational phase and they are just guarding themselves so that they can transform, so that they don't need to really rush into giving. It feels like their energy is very focused on their own self right now. This kind of has similarities to pile 2, but for me, the back, also pile 1. I feel like all the piles have some level of similarity, but then again, the story for me and the overall energy or where this person is at is different, to me at least. But if this doesn't resonate with your situation, there could be messages for you in one of the other piles or, of course, in another reading as well. But let's get you some channeled messages from this person. One thing I'm hearing is you're safe in my heart. And also, I will love you endlessly. I think that's a lyric from something, maybe. Not sure. But, let's see. Pile, please, person. I am not ready for this. I don't think I can make you happy. This for me is definitely the energy of someone who may have been haunted by like insecurities. We have music. Music could be significant to this connection. You could be getting messages from this person, from their higher self, or from the universe around this connection through music. I have a lot of respect for you. I don't want to repeat the past. This isn't over. There is more to come. Wait. It hurts me more than no. This person may have opened up to you about like deeply rooted issues or pain that they were carrying or dealing with, but it feels like there might even be more than what they may have told you previously. Like it might run deeper than that, or there might be more to the story. We have, I want to spend time with you as well as you are my sunshine. I'm just going to put these here on the side. So let's get some finger festivals. Alright. I still care about you. I don't know where to go and I don't know how to get there. I feel like this person may not have an end goal. And this energy for me is very much about being in the present. It feels like there might be not a lot of future planning. That's going to be energy I'm getting, and I feel like this person is moving out of an energy of feeling stuck. For some of you, they might still be at this point, and they might be on the verge of kind of for movement. We have I really like you. I learned a lot from you. Do you accept me as I am? I feel sorry for myself. This might be something that they are healing as well. They may have been through a lot in the past, and this may have shaped their perception of their self. I am getting like an insecure undercurrent, but I do feel they're working on it. I know I messed up. It breaks my heart to think of you with someone else. It's all too painful for me to deal with right now. I do feel this connection isn't their main focus right now, which feels like the healthier thing for them to be doing, because I do feel that coming from an unhealed place may also kind of have a negative impact on the connection itself if they were to give to it right now. We have I want to talk to you. You make me feel intoxicated. And I want to heal with you. I'm hearing eventually, the song eventually, in my mind. Oh, we also have this one I didn't see. I really don't know where to begin explaining myself. There is desire for an explanation here at the very least, but with this, I'm not ready for this. This for me is a major energy in these messages. But yes, let's do you some Moonology cards and then we'll get some advice. Of course, with the messages, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Ooh. And I dropped a card. We have You Are Good Enough. Full moon in Virgo. Alright, we have Confidence is your key to success. This is the energy this person is building up to, I feel. We have Believe in the impossible. And at one point, they may have thought this wasn't very possible, or they may not have wanted to put effort into it. But I feel like that has either changed or is changing. And we also have Take Time to Breathe Out, which for me is confirmation that this person is taking it slow. They're taking their time, but bottom deck energy is a new romantic cycle begins. So again, going back to the very beginning of the reading, I do feel there's an energy of finishing cycle and big cycles and opening up new ones. No, these are really hard to shuffle, but I won't stop trying. I know some people just prefer to pull from this deck, but it's not that bad, is it? What messages want to come? Alright, we have Allow your imagination to drift beyond the horizon. Beyond time, there is a world of dreams without limits, full of magical ideas, a world just waiting for you. But this faraway world is not so far. It is inside your heart, and all it takes to get there is a dream. Don't be swayed by someone's strong opinions. Just do what feels right for you. If what you're hearing doesn't resonate with you, then it most probably isn't right for you. Yes. Yes. This is a good reminder for a general reading as well as a side note. Listen to and respect other people's views, but stay true to your own inner vision and beliefs. Live freely and express the beauty of your ideas. And we have this card signifies expansion and the accomplishment and success that come as a result of doing what you love or something that has great meaning for you. You're creating something of lasting value that will be enjoyed by others for years to come. A strong sense of teamwork and fulfillment abound. This kind of gives me an energy that this connection for some of you may also have, like, I don't want to say a higher purpose. I just did, but I feel like for some of you in this connection, when the two of you come together with this person, I'm getting like power couple energy. Is there anything else? I'll shuffle 3 more times. 2. All right. That is apparently all. So this is all I have for you, my beautiful pile 3s. Let me know if this resonated. If it did not, there could be a message for you in another reading or another pile. So if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Take care and bye.